Hello, welcome back to your love reading, Sagittarius. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's have a look and see what's here for you. This will be for you and your special someone, your significant other, your special someone. You may be just starting out, or you may have been together for some time already. So let's see. So now the current situation, there seems to be some sort of transformation going on. Normally this entails an ending and a beginning. Or it could be a chapter closing and a new one beginning. But some sort of transformation is occurring. It could also be that a new level playing field is being sort of decided. And this can be in lots of different ways. This can be, sort of going to a higher level or a deeper commitment or a deeper level. But it could also be like sort of transformation in the form of regeneration or renewal. So renewal of either one of your energies or both of your energies, or the renewal of the relationship, or it could be that something has ended and a new one is coming in. Just take it as it resonates for you. But the Pluto energy is normally also directed at oneself. So take it as it resonates, see how it comes in for you. But this is about also situations rising up from underneath. Pluto rules the underworld, okay, the underground. So if anything has been hidden or suppressed or not really seen, under the light of Pluto, something will rise up. It will come up. It's a bit like trying to hold a beach ball down underwater. It simply can't be done. You're going to end up with it springs up, so it's something that it could be that one or other of you is airing emotions at the moment. Now this could be fears, it could be hurt, it could be anger, it could be sexuality, it could be jealousy, envy, any of these emotions, anything that is kind of tends to be hidden or suppressed. But usually, most things usually start with a fear, and then from the fear comes other emotions like anger or jealousy or whatever the situation may be. But it could also be just that things are transforming and changing, and out of that fiery, the ashes, so to speak, something could rise up. It seems to be also, you've got Ishtar boundaries here. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So it seems to me that possibly within the relationship, or it may have been a factor at some point, that boundaries, either boundaries are in there and they're old boundaries from previous relationships which have now created a block for you, or it could be that boundaries need to be put in so that you can each maintain your your sovereignty in the relationship. And this could be it could also be from external things as well. There could be external things going on, other people coming at you, family members and things, whatever it may be, coming at you for certain things, and you just need to put a few boundaries in so that you release time for yourself or yourselves in the relationship, or whatever the situation may be. But some sort of boundary check needs to be done. We've also got Hold Your Vision, which is a fixed moon. So this is saying that the Pluto energy, Pluto normally rules Scorpio, and Scorpio is a very fixed energy, okay? It's a sex, death, and a rebirth energy. So it could be rebirth, or it could be death of something. Sometimes this can be an ego death, okay? Like, when you come together in a relationship with somebody, aspects of yourself fall away to make room for new things. Or it could be aspects of past relationships which have hurt you or have been carried for a long time, could now be coming up to be released. So there are a number of ways that this could be coming in, but somewhere along the line, there's one or other of you is needing to hold your vision. So this is about being fairly determined and fairly, having some sort of plan or some sort of strategy to move forward. It's a concentration of power. Hold your vision. There's still a bit of way to go to get where you need to be, and there's obviously transformation occurring. There's things that need to be sorted out, things that need to be aired, and lines need to be drawn and things like that. But it's saying that there's something that you're working towards, and it's saying hold your vision here. Now, for you, this is your side. We've got fire element, desire, and we've got Erakura blossoming, and we've got courage coming in. So the courage falls in under the fire element desire card. This is a lovely card, actually, in many ways. And with the Erakura blossoming, it's saying you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Now, this could very well be... you could be liberating yourself from something here. So whether this is from a relationship which was very difficult, or whatever the situation is, there's kind of liberation because you've got Saturn return age coming in here. This came into your life reading as well. So this is like a review period, but you've been given an opportunity to actually to go after something which is suitable for you now. So let go of the past and move forward. So you could be liberating yourself from something, or from a particular perhaps an attitude or a belief or whatever, but you're getting the enthusiasm and the energy to do that now. This is moving forward with speed, so something very quick is coming in. So either you want to move quickly, or something is coming in to move you along very quickly. This can be like an epiphany, or a revelation of some sort of turning point, and that's why it descends on you very quickly, and then now all of a sudden you can move forward because you've now freed yourself from something. It could also be that you need to get upfront with somebody. With the fire element card, this is cards on the table, nothing hidden. This is why I say the Pluto transformation is about hidden things, so just be aware of that. Pluto transformation can also be about manipulation and control as well, so make sure that that is not occurring on your side, or that you're not falling back on that as an old behavior in order to get your way, okay, because it's going to backfire on you if you do that. Okay, fire element desire, so you're desiring something, you're going after it, but you may be challenged, you may have competition. You may very well be really challenged with this situation, whatever is occurring here. But it's saying that this is a desire. It's like a upwelling of enthusiasm. A fire has been lit, and it really could be pressing you to move forward at pace. But with Erakura blossoming, she's saying you are just getting started. So I feel you're liberating yourself from something. It says you're just getting started, so have patience. The fire element might be driving you forward. So have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. So whatever the challenges are, whatever competition there is, or whatever the situation is, as I said, you may need to put your cards on the table and get up front with somebody, probably this person, to get things clear. All right, this is a clearing of the decks. All right, fresh beginning, new start, and so on. It's also very passionate energy. So it could also be that you're feeling this upwelling of passion and enthusiasm for this situation, and you're very keen to move it forward as quickly as possible, but it may be that you just need to temper yourself a little bit. With the blossoming energy, this can be very much about, it's like a flower opening. All right, so it takes time, it takes patience. It's also about looking after your health as well. Don't burn yourself out. Look after yourself, look after your body, look after your emotions, keep your emotions under control. Don't blow the lid off something. But it could also be that you need to use a few flower essences, or to spend time in nature, in the garden, or with gardening, or with plants, flowers, or flower essences, Bach flower remedies, whatever. There are lots of people that do flower essences. They may help you with emotional situations, or it's just to help you move forward through any kind of situation. So that is important, but certainly courage comes in here. So you're needing to make a dive at something, or you're needing to make a leap. Possibly you're going to have some sort of epiphany, some sort of realization, and then you're going to need the courage to go after it. It could be your person, or it could be some other aspect. As I said, it could purely be passionate sexual energy, but there's courage involved here. There's something that you need to do or go after. And with the Saturn return age energy coming in as well, this is like a could have, should have, would have done energy, or it's a second chance energy, or it's like you now can release yourself from past responsibilities and aspects of your life which you kind of lived with for a long period of time. Now you can release yourself from them. It's going to take a bit of work and courage, but you can release yourself from that and take advantage of this epiphany, or this breakthrough, or this turning point which has come into your life here. Now, for the person that you're connected to, they've got Chiron healing and they've got Rhiannon. So they are going through a period of releasing the Chiron healing energy. They may be releasing aspects. Maybe they are pulling up emotions and situations from the past which now need to be aired and released. So it could be that they are going through this. They're seeing this as an opportunity to do that. This could be karmic. So this could be that the situation between you is a karmic relationship. In other words, you have chosen each other in this lifetime to deal with certain matters. Okay, and you're going to help each other with certain things, and this situation may be helping this person to release karmic situations that you may have developed together in another lifetime, or it could be in this lifetime, whatever the situation is. But the Chiron healing does involve a lot of forgiveness as well, forgiveness of self and forgiveness of the other people or other person or whatever went down here. If you've been together a long time, then it may be releasing certain things from the early stages of your relationship, whatever it may be. But this is about releasing pain and being chained to certain outcomes or to certain beliefs or to certain relationships which kind of were difficult. And this could have involved loss or betrayal or, and it could be reoccurring now. It could be reoccurring, and now they're using this as an opportunity to release the pain and apply forgiveness, to release themselves and the energy from the situation. So it's either reminding them of something that they've been through before, or it's now an opportunity for them to release something from a past life, whatever it may be. But there's forgiveness involved here. And some sort of ritual as opposed to applying the forgiveness so that they can free themselves from past situations. As soon as you release your energy from a past situation, then the energy comes back to you. Now you can apply it to your current situation. But there's a lot of healing to be got here, and they can actually use these experiences to help others at some point as well if they need to. But it's also about Rhiannon Sorceress. You're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So the clear intentions is the key here. Chiron does also have a key. The key is the symbol. So whatever they learn or go through or they release and overcome in this situation will help them going forward. So this is about manifestation. There's another full moon there. So this is indicating, I feel, the full moon in August will be 22 August. It's going to be a big one. It's full moon conjunct Jupiter, and that will be in Aquarius. And then the sun is at an angle in Leo, exactly the same degree as the full moon. So there's going to be a lot of power. So something is going to get released, or something is going to come up to be released. But it's about their clear intentions. So they need to have very clear intentions with regards to this relationship. There can be no manipulations, nothing hidden, nothing holding either of you back, or things that are going to pop up later on in life or later on in the relationship, or whatever the situation may be. And they need to use their magical abilities to release themselves from past hurts and pains and difficulties and move forward. It says here a time for healing. So there have been issues to do around healing. Healing is coming in again. So it could also be that, the energy of the relationship is about healing. Perhaps something they are activating in you is allowing you to have this epiphany or this realization so that you can get your healing as well. Because this fire element will burn away things that have held you back in the past. So this is like a clean slate energy. The fire element for you is a clean slate energy. So they may be activating that in you, and you will be activating certain things for them. But there's certainly a time for healing. It's saying that this is appropriate at this time, and that what needs to be released must be released within the relationship, or however it's hanging for you at the moment. But a time for healing is coming in. White Tara sensitivity. This is about the ascension path, which we are all on currently. It's saying you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So this is why I feel it's important that for you that you spend time in nature, gardening, or with plants, or use the floral essences. Because with the ascension energy, this is raising your vibration and your consciousness, and therefore as soon as that happens, all kinds of situations that you have been in for most of your life will simply not resonate with you anymore. So you will find social situations, relationships, perhaps certain foods and drinks just won't agree with you anymore. You simply can't stomach them. So, and also this can be toxic chemicals in your environment. It could be, cleaning substances you use in your home, whatever the situation is. Do a thorough check and clear away things that are not helping you. Anything that triggers you. If you feel triggered at any point in any situation, remove yourself from that. Go back into a lovely, natural, normal gardening, or if you can spend time in nature, or in quiet and in peace, because there's reflection required here as well. You need to go within to listen to your inner self and to your own inner guidance, which will help you to overcome these problems and move away from things that no longer serve you anymore. So this is as it applies to either one of you in this situation. And then we also have, as I said, the Saturn return age. So this is very important. I did talk about this in the life reading, but this is about, it's like second chance, or it's like should have, would have, could have energy. What would you have done? What could you have done? What should you have done? And this gives you the opportunity to do it now. So it's also what you sow what you reap. You reap what you sow. So whatever has been sown in the past may be coming back to you now. And this is about an assessment, a reflection on that. It's a very realistic look at things, to cut away what is no longer serving you anymore, to change direction. This is a course correction, a change of direction, a release and a redirect. And this is kind of what your person is doing as well, and what you may do, but in a much more fiery way because of the fire element. This is like clean slate energy. You're just planting new ground. You're not going back to where you were. You may even burn a few bridges with that. But Saturn return is an opportunity to do that, to bring harmony into your life through a very strong foundation. Whatever you build under Saturn return will last, but it's the process of building that is important, and it takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of commitment and courage. You're going to need your courage, and don't let your age hold you back. So you may be starting something new, or you may be going back to something, whatever the situation is, or you could be, you may be a younger person and you're feeling that you're now reaching a point of maturity. Whatever it is, don't let your age hold you back from whatever it is that you need to do here. Okay, don't let your age hold you back. This is going to build up incredible strength in you, the Saturn return. Saturn does that. Saturn is the Lord of karma, it's the Lord of time, it can bring disappointments, and this may be that you're looking at things from the past and realizing that you're seeing things in a very different light than what you did before. Or you may be having a disappointment, like a loss or something that comes, it gets delivered to you. But it really is, you reap what you sow. That's basically what it is. But it's a good opportunity to now go after your heart's desire, to chase after something which is what you always wanted, or what you really would like to do, or have, or be, or create. And it must be close to your heart. This is not something that comes from responsibility or obligation. You need to release yourself from your obligations and responsibilities from the past. Situations may be occurring where that is happening, and now you can go after what is to bring in your heart's desire. Really, that's what it is. But it's going to take a bit of work and courage. Okay, Sagittarius, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and I will see you next time.